Thank you for viewing this presentation. My name is Johnson Ajala with Digital Squared, and I'm going to answer the question, what the heck is a QR code? So let's go ahead and dive in. So a QR code is a quick response code which is two-dimensional and can hold thousands of characters as opposed to the traditional one-dimensional barcode that can only hold up to 20 numerical codes. Now, the quick response code was created by Denso Wave in 1994, which is a Toyota subsidiary, and the purpose they created it was for tracking the vehicles they were manufacturing. But obviously, the use of QR codes has expanded massively, and there are many uses that it's been applied for. There are several types of QR codes. You have the micro QR codes, which only hold 35 numeric characters, and then you have the macro QR codes, which can hold up to 7,000 and more alphanumeric characters. Now, the data capacities are different depending on the characters that are being stored in the QR code, as you can see on there. So, and then you have the images to the right that kind of show the micro and macro QR code in case you're interested. Why should you care about QR codes as a small business? Well, three major reasons. First, QR codes are free. I don't know of any business, big or small, that does not care about something that is free that they can use to enhance their business. Now, thanks to Denso Wave, even though they have the patent rights, they decided not to exercise them, and therefore QR codes are freely and readily available to everyone. Second, QR codes can hold a lot of information, and in addition, they can decode this information at very high speeds. Third but not least, QR codes are secure. They can be encrypted. They use the 128 advanced encryption standard. And any business that I know, security is pretty important. Quickmark.com is a company that actually provides this service in case you're interested in encrypted QR codes. How do you get a QR code? Well, this is fairly simple. You go online to a QR code generator, put in your information that you want generated QR code for, whether it's your web address, phone number, or whatever it may be. Once the QR code image is generated, you save that image and begin to use it as you please, whether it's in a magazine, a business card, or whatever other hundreds of uses that you can apply a QR code for. How do you use a QR code? Well, there are many uses for a QR code, and I have put a few examples here in the presentation. Interestingly, you can see the lady there using the QR code on the beach. I'm not sure what kind of services she's advertising, but hey, it's pretty attractive. Now, QR codes don't only come in the boring black and white default color. There are many artistic QR codes out there, or artistic ways that you can represent your QR code. But if you do that, you should adhere to this little formula that I have in the light blue there. Artistic QR codes generally should be accompanied by a visual appeal. And if you have that combination, this is going to generate attraction, which in turn will generate effective marketing. You just don't want to create an artistic QR code just for the sake of creating an artistic QR code. The link is to a company that actually can provide this service for you in case you're interested, but there are many other companies that do that if you Google them. So how do you read a QR code? Well, you do not need to bend backwards and worry about reading QR codes because there are QR code readers out there. And the way you get a QR code is through your smartphone. If you have a dumb phone, well, this is another reason why you can justify why you should get a smartphone. So basically, you download a QR code reader from any one of the app markets out there, whether it's Android or iPhone. Install it on your phone, and once you install it, the QR code is going to use your phone camera to scan the QR code and basically do whatever the QR code is directing it to do. I have a few examples there of the popular QR code readers that are used today, but there are many more online. What are the risks involved with QR codes? Well, like any other technological innovation out there are risks, and there are malicious QR codes out there. Now, QR codes generally gain access to your phone through the camera GPS and stuff like that. And so a malicious QR code is going to try to take advantage of that and, use your camera as the hacker pleases, or your GPS locating device on your phone, or even stealing sensitive information like passwords, files, contacts, and so forth. This is not a very big problem in the QR code world, but to dramatically reduce your risk exposure, you want to accept QR codes from trusted sources. In addition, there are actually companies out there that provide secure services from malicious QR codes, such as Norton Security. You might want to check them out. And last but not least, the benefits of QR codes in addition to the ones we already discussed. Well, first, QR codes are versatile. They can be applied for multiple uses, and they use what I refer to as the triple A rule, which states that they can be used anywhere, anytime, and for anything. And this is very useful for businesses. They're also very efficient because you can apply them quickly and put them to use very quickly. They're also universal because they are used and understood all around the world in the advanced markets. And they have a high capacity where they can store a lot of information and also decode this information at high speeds. And then, of course, they are secure because they can be encrypted. And also, they are also socially acceptable. They're used in a lot of social apps and websites. And last but not least, they are cheap because they are free. And again, big or small businesses like the word free. Below is a link to Denso Wave. In case you don't see it, it's denso-wave.com/QR code. And there you can get a lot more information about QR codes and their nature and scientific applications and all that kind of stuff. Again, my name is Johnson Ejalu with Digital Squared. Thank you for checking out this presentation. If this presentation was pretty useful to you, please click the like button on the bottom and leave us any comments. And in case you have other questions that you might like us to do presentations for, please let us know. Thank you.